Welcome back, you big bunch of fucking nerds. Here we are, and we're doing all the YouTube movements to get you engaged. We're talking about pencils today. Pencils. I am obsessed with pencils. And this is a box of that the Blackwing pencils come in. Sometimes it's black, sometimes it's other colors, whatever. But they're all generally this shape, and they're actually really good pencil holders. I put this in my backpack that I take with me to work so I can write on my breaks. Hear that wood hit that wood. So good. Anyway, all right, so let's get right to it. This is the Mitsubishi 9850 HB. And it's gonna have some trouble focusing, guys, but basically it's the red one if you want to get one. This one is not my favorite Mitsubishi so far. I've only tried two. But I really do like this one. It's very good, just standard pencil. The eraser is incredible. It looks really cool. It just looks like, I don't know why the look matters, but it does to me. And it writes really well too. And I'll do a quick little, at the end of the video, I'll do a little example of what each one looks like on the paper. Now let's go with, see how much I've used this one. This is a Blackwing soft. Yeah, I don't know the names of all these. All I know is how they make me feel. Now this is like super, when you write with it, it's almost too soft. It just flows almost like a pen. To me, it's like the good fountain pen of pencils is the Blackwing pencil. And I love this one, but at a certain point, I kind of need a break. I don't know, I kind of like the feel of the paper, and like my hand gets this weird like anxiety in it when it's not doing much. So like certain pens that like I love the ink flow but they flow too much. I get that like weird hand anxiety because it's too easy. Anyway, love this pencil. I go back to it, but I always have another one with me, just to kind of change it up while I'm writing. So there's that. And then this is one that often, while I was using the Blackwing, we have the white. This is the one that I would use in conjunction with the black one, because this is called the balanced one. You can just Google that, just balanced Blackwing. You'll see the white pencil. You can buy a box of them. Pretty expensive. It's like $35 for a box of pencils, but here to tell you, it's worth it. Anyway, this and the next one are like close for my favorite Blackwings. But I know that this one, it always feels good. Like no matter what, if I'm like having trouble with another pencil, like let's say Mitsubishi, where it's not, this specific one is not, it doesn't write as smoothly. There's a little bit more pressure. This fixes all of that. But here's the thing. Let's compare these real quick. So where this one doesn't like flow as well, and this one flows just about perfectly, this eraser, the Blackwing eraser, I can't stand it. I don't care that it looks cool or that it looks how it did in the 50s or whenever the fuck Steinbeck was writing. He was writing in the 50s, I know that. Anyway, I don't care what it looks like. I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason. I know that, look, you can take the eraser out, see, and then replace it. But God, I have never needed this much eraser for the entire lifespan of a pencil. So that doesn't really serve me. Maybe it serves somebody. I just want a regular eraser. Now this eraser is incredible, and I really like the Mitsubishi erasers. It's not the lead that makes it harder to erase. It is the eraser, because I'll use this to write, the Blackwings, and then I will use this to erase, and it erases just fine. But this eraser kind of sucks. You have to push harder. It doesn't really do a good job of getting it all the way away. You can still see a lot of the marks. A fine eraser. It's just not a good one. This is my next favorite Blackwing. This is Blackwing. I thought it was 602, but it says 21 on here. But I'm pretty sure it's maybe the 602 is their like. There's my wife. I'm not editing that out because she chose to be in the video. This, I think 602 is like their line of pencils that are like specific, and this was one of them. It was for, I believe, carpenters, something like that's what it was aimed at. Anyway, it's a firm pencil, lead, whatever grade, whatever the fuck the names are. I don't know the names. I just like the pencils. Okay, so crucify me. Anyway, this is my second favorite. When I get tired of old whitey here, I go brown. It still flows really well. Like it flows better than the Mitsubishi, for example. Mitsubishi, you still need a little bit more pressure. This one has about the perfect pressure just underneath this. But sometimes I want more. I want to have to work a little bit more than this one makes me, than the balanced. So I'll go to this brown one. And I'm not sure if they still, because this is like a special edition. I'm not sure if they're still selling these. I haven't been to the Blackwing. There was a period where I bought a shit ton of pencils, and now I have tons of pencils, so I don't need to buy anymore. Next one is the Mitsubishi, let's see what it says on it. 9852EW. Ew. HP. This is just the whatever color that is, tan, whatever you want to call it, with the cool green writing on it. I just love the way these Mitsubishi pencils look. And again, I like this one better than the red one, just because it's a little bit easier to write with. The red one requires more pressure. Again, we have the Mitsubishi eraser is perfect to go with this. So this, I mean, honestly, if you have the eraser, I still prefer, I love the Blackwing more for writing than I do the Mitsubishi, but sometimes I get really frustrated with this eraser. So then I will just be like, no, I want it all in one package. I don't want to have to worry about all this shit. So anyway, I love that Mitsubishi pencil. This is the one I would recommend if you are looking to start writing with Mitsubishi pencils. Super cheap. I think it's like $11 for a pack, 12 pack, something like that. You buy them from Japan, pretty sure, guys. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. This is the package. You'll find it. It's like $12. I think it's 12 pencils. Maybe more, whatever. Now this one I included, this is a mechanical pencil, but look at this, guys, it's a fucking trip. See that? See how thick that lead is? So there's no eraser, so there's that, which I never loved that. I never loved that. Never loved that or having a shitty eraser. But also what this one, the little special thing, you have to have this. And this pencil comes with this cool thing. This is another Japanese pencil. The Japanese are just over there, just shredding it. They're just shredding it with pencils. There's English on here somewhere. Ah, ha, ha. This is the Kitaboshi pencil. And it even shows you what you're supposed to do. So it comes with this sharpener, and it's a lead sharpener. This is the first time I ever encountered this. And so you sharpen your lead and then you can write with it. So that gets a little annoying, but it is super smooth. I liken this to this guy right here, where it's almost too smooth, but sometimes you want that. Sometimes it's just like butter while you're writing.
When are you gonna be done?
I'm almost done. I gotta talk about pencils. It's a really cool pencil. It's got really cool packaging. And I kept it because it's so cool. This is my son who will inherit all all of these pencils. All right. Hey, you want to talk about pencils? All right, get out of
Just
here.
came in there.
This is another Blackwing, extra firm. I'm pretty sure this is another in their line of specialty whatever pencils, but really good one. I really like this. That it's just behind this guy as far as I don't know. They're really great. I probably go to this more. It's a little easier to write with, and I think this is the firm. So I don't really love extra firm. If I was to rank the current Blackwings that I'm using, it would probably go like this. White is my favorite.
Color.
Favorite color, favorite pencil. Probably
Just kidding. It is yellow.
my favorite color is yellow. I don't have a yellow pencil. There's Ticonderoga, but they're not on this video because nothing. They're fine, but whatever. Anyway, brown is next. Black third, and then this guy last, which it hurts to put this guy last because I use this one more than the black one. But the reason that black one goes above this cream color guy is because the black is I don't know, it's more special. When I'm writing, there's a more magical feeling to the flow of it. So anyway, that's all the Blackwings. I got 2 more pencils, and then we'll just show some samples of the writing. But this is I do have a Ticonderoga, I lied, but it's like the weird one. This is a super thick boy Ticonderoga. This is called the Ticonderoga 2HB. I actually really like this pencil. It's got a great eraser, very thick. The only thing that sucks about this is that it's thickness. I don't have like a special sharpener for this. I have a Faber-Castell, or however you say it, with 3, a sharpener with 3 things, and one of them is a wider circle, but it tends to kind of, if you can see that, make the point all weird and rigid. Anyway, I just include this one because I really like it, but I haven't been able to use it too much. Sometime I'll get a good eraser. I'll get doing the YouTube stuff. I'll get a good pencil sharpener for that pencil and use it. And I'm not going to edit it to zoom, but just imagine that the video is zooming in on my face dramatically to get you to engage with me. Okay, this is my favorite writing pencil. I'm pretty sure it comes from India. It ships from India. It's like crazy janky packaging, and the box, look at that shit. People who don't like pencils, what? They might not subscribe.
No. And people that do like pencils and they won't subscribe still, and you do want them to subscribe. And I want to call them, Daddy.
You're saying that no one's gonna subscribe even if they like pencils.
Yeah, Carl doesn't even like pencils.
Who's Carl?
That guy, that YouTuber, that Minecraft.
Oh, yeah. That YouTuber from Minecraft does not like pencils. Maybe he does, but he's just putting on a mask so that he can get subscribers.
No, he isn't, Daddy.
Anyway, this is my favorite
That's
pencil.
your favorite.
It's called the Apsara Platinum. The only problem is no eraser. But the writing of this, it's the perfect of all those pencils I just showed you. It's the perfect merging of all of them, and I just love it so much that it beats out all the others, even though it doesn't have an eraser, which pisses me off. I really just want this Apsara, wherever you are, please put an eraser on here. Anyway, that's all of them. Now I'm going to show you some writing samples. Okay, so it's fitting, I'm going to do my favorite notebook here, which is the Luterm, or however you say it, 1917. It's the big one. I don't know what size that is. Is that A4? Whatever. Here is the Mitsubishi, the red one. Smooth writing is what it says. Pencil for office use. So we're breaking the rules here. Okay. Smooth. It's got a nice pressure to it. I really enjoy that. Okay, and now let's go to something that requires little to no pressure. And it's very dark, very bold. You see how like deep that is? And it feels incredible to write with. Okay, now we're doing the Tan Boy here, one of the special Blackwings, I think. And it's also, see how it's just slightly less bold than the black one. Now we see here, there's the Mitsubishi. It's a little thinner than the Blackwings, requires more pressure. Sometimes you want that. This was a little no pressure. This one was just a little bit of pressure, but still has this. That's why I really like this pencil. All the Blackwings are really good. But then we have probably my favorite Blackwing here. And it's got a combination of the pressure with the smooth of the black eye. And you can kind of see how this is deeper, bolder, however you want to say it. Ticonderoga. A little more pressure with this one and a little thinner lines. But I do like how, it's big. It feels good in the hand. Got a great eraser. Probably my favorite eraser of them because it's so big. Very good. Now let me show you why the Blackwings suck for erasing. It's like you gotta really get in there, and then you see that? How the Ticonderoga, it got the lines, I could still keep going with it and do better, but like this was the same amount of effort, well, more effort actually, and it's still not gone. Let's see, you can see me erase the Ticonderoga lines here with it. I did a little better there. So maybe I'm full of shit. Anyway, here's the brown one. Brown Blackwing Special Edition Smooth Writing. And this is a lot like the white pencil here as far as feeling. The white is just a little bit bolder, a little bit easier to write with, but these two are very similar. Like them both a lot. Now here's that cool Kitaboshi crazy one that you have to sharpen the lead mechanical pencil with no eraser. Now this is super smooth. You might not be able to tell that from looking, but it feels incredible. It's almost like writing with a nice pen. Yeah, it's cool. I really like it. The whole sharpening of the lead thing is neat, but it does kind of trip me up a little bit while I'm writing. So I tend to use these other sharpen whatever regular pencils. Here's the Mitsubishi, the other guy, Master Writing. Now it's like the other Mitsubishi where it it requires more pressure, but sometimes I want that, and I really appreciate this eraser. Does a really great job getting it mostly out of the way. And then we have here my favorite, Apsara Platinum Extra Dark for good handwriting. This one just flies across the page. It is extra dark. And this one, it's really hard to show you the writing experience because, I mean, the Blackwing, lines just look better right here, but I can't explain how good this one feels while writing. I mean, this is like the writer for good handwriting. Like, as I think that it's for the writer specifically. It's not because of the lines or anything like that. But it is kind of the best combination of all of these. So if I were to tell you to buy any of these, I would say buy the white Blackwing. Try it out. Also the black Blackwing. And definitely get you one of these boys, Apsara Platinum. Those are your 3 pencils that you want to get. This one's cheaper than these guys. So I would say probably if you're somebody who likes a little pressure, get the white. If you're somebody who likes flow better, get the black. If you don't care about an eraser and you just want to go for the gold, get this guy. Specifically if you're handwriting, like whatever you're, just handwriting, not necessarily drawing. This is not a drawing pencil. These ones might be better for that. This guy's not. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. And we're doing weird YouTube moves with the camera. All right.